And that is also why we have a very broad scope of different legislations, European legislations that actually apply to our products. And indeed, I wanted to talk, I think, first of all, about REACH, because even if we are at the very last end of supply chains, you know, the consumer products manufacturers, and really putting, I would say, the products on the EU market, everything which actually happens at the REACH level also actually will have an impact on our sector. So, you know, REACH is the mother of them all chemical legislation in the EU. It has been implemented now for over a decade. And it actually, you know, talks about hazard identification, hazard characterization, but also exposure assessment, risk characterization, and risk management of chemicals. So REACH is a lot about substances and mixtures. And sometimes, you know, when you have hazardous chemicals and you need to risk manage them, REACH actually provides and foster the principles to implement the risk management measures of those chemicals in products. And as I was saying, everything which, you know, everything that happens actually at REACH and CLP level will, you know, provide an impact to our sector. And my job is to monitor what is happening at the REACH level, to actually have as well a close collaboration and communication with the upstream suppliers of materials, so that, you know, the manufacturers of products are fully compliant and fully aware of what is happening upstream at the chemical level, let's say. So REACH is very important to us, and my part of my job is actually to understand what is happening at the REACH level, and then, you know, inform my members about it, and so that we can be fully compliant to it. And then, of course, because, you know, home appliances are what we call APPLiA, so it's electrical and electronic equipment. We're part of this EEE sector or EEE sector. That also means that when the home appliances actually reach the end of life stage, they become what we call WE, so waste, electrical and electronic equipment. And because, you know, WE is a very, I would say, complex mix of materials and components, it also needs to be carefully, you know, the management, the environmental management of WE is very important to us. And because sometimes you can have hazardous content in WE, the appropriate disposal of WE, for instance, and the appropriate management of WE is very important to the sector as well. And this is why the WE directive was developed and put in place back in 2003. And this is a very important sectoral legislation as well to us. As you know, as a matter of example, Article 15 of the WE actually mandates the manufacturers of EEE to provide certain information to the waste treatment operators and to the recyclers. And a few years ago, with Digital Europe and APPLiA alongside, we developed a platform, which is, it's called actually the I4R platform. And it's an online tool, which is free of charge, fully accessible to the recyclers. And it actually provides information how to disassemble products, or which parts or components have dangerous substances and mixtures that would need, for example, to be taken off from the recycling loops and so on. So I wanted to highlight that because I think it's a very important collaboration tool and discussion tool. So the recyclers can actually ask directly questions to the manufacturers of home appliances and of the ICT sector, because Digital Europe is also part of the project. And I think this is a very successful tool that I wanted to highlight, and I will definitely highlight it as well at the virtual conference.